Here we go. It's time for another toys palette. So fingers crossed. We've had, like, the past two have been pretty solid with some cool collectibles, and my hopes are high. So let's hope this one keeps the trend going. But so total, there's 5 boxes here. The sizes on these are 20 by 16 by 16. They all fit onto one pallet. The full manufacturer suggested retail price, MSRP, of all 5 boxes, Amazon pricing, I should say, their full price of this entire pallet is $1,204. If everything's new, I'm trying to say. Tongue tie thing. If everything's new, it's $1,204. But it won't be. This is customer returns, a little bit of warehouse damaged, and probably not much overstock, mostly customer returns. It's supposed to be. What I actually paid for this entire thing was $117.70 is what I paid in total. No shipping costs, because I buy my liquidations locally, so I pick up my pallets myself and save on shipping costs. So, moral of the story is, if you want to get into liquidations, buy locally, pick them up, and you'll save hundreds of dollars on shipping charges. Because people ask me in the comment sections every video, how do you get your liquidations so cheaply? Because I don't pay shipping charges. Because if I bought this from just a normal liquidation website like bulk.com or bluelots.com, I would pay probably $300, like $300 in shipping, plus the $117. So I would have paid easily close to probably about $417. That's a huge difference. $117 to $417, that's massive. That cuts into your profit probably almost completely right there. So that's a little bit of a liquidation 101 tip for you right there. Buy locally if possible. It's even worth it to drive a couple hours to pick up your pallets. Just make sure you buy a few of them. You'll save money. Trust me. So, let's get going. Doesn't look too bad. First, I look like a okay. First thing up, we have a helmet for a razor. I know the last helmet I had, I didn't look at it very closely, and it was actually missing parts of the chin strap, so it was pretty much worthless. This one's good though. Yeah, it was missing all the connectors, and it had like some cut pieces on it, so it was pretty much worthless. This one though does have a little bit of road damage, just right there. But besides that, it's in good shape. So probably, about $5 in my shop. Not bad. Then we have probably the number one most returned item in terms of baby stuff. And the number one problem with it, this one actually locks though. The OXO, this brand of baby white polar thinger upper, this little clasp here, it has a defect to it during the manufacturer's process. It usually doesn't lock half the time. This one locks. So since it locks, this will actually sell on eBay for about $15 to $18. So that's not bad. I'll take it. Let's see. Copper compression. This is an ankle sleeve. Copper compression ankle sleeve. Maybe about $10 or so. But yeah, I always say I sell everything that you see here on eBay and Amazon and my resale shop. Just because it sells for $5 on eBay doesn't mean I can't get $10 for it on Amazon or $15 for it in my resale shop. Prices vary between all platforms and price accordingly. Ooh, there's some loose people hair on this. Price accordingly and sell it for the most profit possible. And you know what this is? I've made a joke about this thing for years. This is where you like tie your kids to yourself. I think this is one of the coolest inventions ever, where you tie your children to yourself. So you're at the mall, and your child could be doing all kinds of craziness, and just pulling away from you the whole time. And I've There was some kind of a skit, maybe on like SNL years ago, maybe a Chris Farley skit or something, about a grown man who was trying to act as a child, and they were doing all this crazy stuff. And one of those things I always think about whenever I see one of these things. I find it funny. I actually might keep this because this thing is so awesome. I've never got one of these things in a liquidation. I think this is one of the coolest inventions ever made in the history of mankind. Next, Dr. Brown's Milestone silicone handles for your little, was it baby bottle? Yeah. Interesting. Brand new in the package. Probably about $5. Here we've got trampoline tie-down anchors. There's a better picture of it right there. That can't be that cheap, I bet. Trampoline tie-down anchors. I'm gonna look this up real quick, just in case if it's maybe a little bit expensive. Wah, wah. $19 new on Amazon. That's it. Wow, that stinks. So, $19 on Amazon. Not very profitable. Next, we've got a big box of rollerblades. USA size 8. Let me see what these look like. I'm going to guess these things are probably used and abused and well loved. And, not too, actually they're roller skates. Old school roller skates. They're not too bad. They're used, but they're not like too bad a shape though. Whoa. Disregard that. The toes here, these things are pretty well used. Because I think whenever you roller skate, I'm not very good at roller skating. You use your toes to like slow down and stop. You see that toe right there? The toe on that one? Yeah, these things are well loved. So I'll make sure to put those into my shop because you sell those online. You can describe these things as well as you possibly can. Take the best pictures possible. But a customer buys that and they get it. 9 times out of 10, they won't be happy with the condition of those. So best to sell those things online, or if you don't have your own shop, just sell them at a yard sale or some at a yard sale. Harry Potter game, about $5. Another one of these OXO contraptions. So I'll check it out later, see if it works or not, the little hook contraption thingy. Here's a Kitty DX2 watch. These things used to have some decent value to them. Keyword used to. I think I've sold these things in the past for between like $25 to $35 depending on the model of it, and new or used. Obviously this is probably going to be used. So it's like, I think it's like $25 to $35. So that's not a bad little thing right there. That's used condition. New, it's like 50, 60, 70, something like that. New. That's not bad right there. Here's a little contraption toy. That Paul thingy, Paul Pals or Paul Peps, something like that. 2 things left in this box. Here's that little fishing game. There's your fishing poles, fishing games, a little snapper, you pick them up. Not bad. Good dollar box item for my shop. And then here is, a very well used and loved summertime return of a goggle and the mouth thingy. Dollar box. So let me pack this thing back up and we will move on to box number 2. Box 2 is incredibly light. I'm talking like maybe 5 pounds. Either there's not much in here or I don't know. There's just a lot of maybe very light stuff, maybe like a pillow or something. But this box is incredibly light. I can sharpen this knife. It's getting kind of dull. Whenever you use a good sharp knife to cut open boxes, it dulls it extremely fast. Yeah. Okay, first thing. This thingy, I sell these on eBay used for about 20 bucks. They sell very quickly. They sell new on eBay for about 25. It's used. So I gotta test it out, but it's about a $20 bill right there. I'll take it. Ooh, there's something stuck in here. What's that? Ooh. Something. It's like sticky. This thing was stuck to that. I don't know why it was sticking now. There's some like pink stuff. It might have been something that was in this maybe, but here's something called a mathematical safari game. With it being sticky right now, I'm gonna say it's worthless, pending if I can make it unsticky. And then it was stuck to this thing. I'm not sure what this pink stuff is. I don't see anything in this box that would create this. There's like pink stuff here that was make these things stuck together. So I don't know what that was about. That was strange. And then there's some hair, looks like dog hair maybe, stuck to the pink stuff. That's liquidations for you. Yeah. Sometimes you get some stuff with some mystery substances on your items like this, where you never want to lick your boxes. Even though you might be tempted, don't do it. So here's this, pending getting the mystery pink substance off and this mystery hair off of it. I'll figure out price for that thing later, pending mystery substance. Next, here is the Tommy brand is T-O-M-M-Y. I think it's just Tommy little child's toy. Maybe about $5. This thing's kind of a decent toy, but the packaging is kind of crunched. This actually looks more like Amazon warehouse damage right here. It looks like it's a new toy, but the packaging is kind of crispy. But the brand is called B World. The back of it's in a different language. Sperwaren Gembudu Bernbacher something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to say maybe $20 or something. I'll have to research that later. That's not a bad little toy. Ooh, looks like we got a brand new VTech toy. If it works, this is about $10 to $12. Okay, either the batteries are dead or it does not work. So it's still factory in the package. So I will probably put it into my resale shop, price it like $2 or $3, saying it might need new batteries, maybe. So that kind of stinks. If it worked with, it'd be like $10 to $12, but anyway, let's move on. Here we got my first learning tablet. I've sold this thing, I don't know, several times. Once again, this little it's not factory attached on the inside. I can try this thing out, but this thing is like, it's like $10, $15, but obviously it's used. So if it works, about $5. Last thing in this box. Here is a child's backpack. It's like a little elephant, can't think of the word, elephant backpack little thingy. That's a good little resale shop thingy for about $5. So that's it for box number 2. Not a bad box. We got a weird pink mystery substance. No collectible toys yet, so that kind of stinks. So fingers crossed for collectible toys, because you know how much I love pulling out some collectible toys. We've had 2 good pallets in a row with some collectible toys, so I'm hoping and praying that one of these boxes at least has something, because that was loud. It's always fun to get out at least one collectible toy. Multiples though is a blast. So box number 3, this one's also about 15 pounds. Keep this thing going. Yeah, that box was pretty easy to pack up quickly. There's only about 10 things in it. Box 3. Ooh. A whole box of squishy mesh balls. These things will be fantastic for my shop. Ooh, it's these sticky kind of, they're kind of like, they kind of feel like icky, squishy mesh ball thingies. Yeah, I put those in my shop for like $1 a piece. Kids love those things. Next, we've got a pool float. I'll have to air that thing up to see if it holds air, but if it does, And it's used, probably about 15 bucks. It's not bad. Here we got, looks like, here's 2 brand new Camelbacks, just damaged packaging. So 2 brand new Camelbacks, looks like 3-ounce Camelbacks. That's probably about 5 to 8 bucks a piece. That's not bad, I guess. Come on, Collectibles, where you at? Where you at? Let's see. A silicone swimming cap. $1 box. A little bubble maker machine. Interesting. That could be some fun times right there. About 5 bucks. Oh, here's a case of baby bottles. Those are new. That's about $15. Actually, I just sold those on eBay not too long ago from another liquidation pallet recently. Here is a crunched packaging. What is this? A Frigid Baby Frigid Mom Washer. Oh, okay. I just saw the picture of what this thing does. Oh. Okay. So, that's a mom washer. I've never sold this thing. Yeah, it looks new. Interesting. That's more of like a hygiene item. Oh, a postpartum angled Perry bottle. That's maybe like $10, $15 maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Interesting item to get in a toy pallet. You always get some strange stuff in these things. About 5 bucks right there. 2 things left in this box. Scrabble Junior Monopoly. That's probably about 10 bucks right there. As long as all the pieces are there. Wanted to count those things piece by piece to make sure they're there. Last thing in the first box. Here we have a peanut-shaped fitness ball. A peanut-shaped? I'm pretty out of shape myself, but last time I heard and saw, fitness balls were round. So I must be very, very, very far out of the fitness game, obviously. If fitness balls now are shaped like a peanut, when did that happen? Comment below. Am I that far out, or like, do I need to leave the house more to know that balls are now shaped like a peanut? I guess they are. Fitness balls are now fitness peanuts. Who knew? So that's it. Box 3. 2 more boxes left. Let me actually pack this stuff up, and I will be right back. Here we go. Box 3. Yeah, box 3. Four. 1, 2. I've done 3. Box 4. Can't do my math right now. Yeah, the first 3 weren't too bad. Nothing really hugely big or insanely profitable or anything. So still trying to find some big money makers in these boxes. But doesn't look too bad in this one. Top thing, I see Crayola. Well, that's probably be at least maybe 15 bucks right there. Light up tracing pad Crayola style. So a little bit of more of a fancy Crayola thing. Some Tommy Tippy bottles. These are always fantastic sellers. The Tommy Tippy brand. That's probably about 20 bucks right there. Oh, here's a hacky sack. Good $1 box item. There's something cool right there. It's kind of buried underneath of this thing. Perfect Fit baby boat. Looks possibly used. Probably about 5 bucks. Nothing like huge, but interesting. Venom Pro Duo Charger. That looks kind of cool. Cool. Venom Pro Duo Charger. Cool. That's a tongue tire twister thingy. Oh, this looks like it must be for like an RC car, I bet. Let me look this thing up. I bet this has a little bit of value to it. Be right back. That's pretty cool. New. This thing sells for about $100 new. Used. Looks like open box item. I have to check this thing out more carefully. Make sure it works. I bet used probably about 75 bucks, 80 bucks. So good big ticket item right there. That's not bad. I'll take that and any day of the week right there. So it might be the best thing in this whole pallet right there. So yeah, brand new, it's about $100. Used, 75, 80. I'll take it. Awesome. I've never gotten this for in a pallet. Venom Pro dual power charger. That's like some kind of a high-tech charger for RC cars or something. That thing's fancy. I want to test that thing out and see what that thing does. Next, Super Scoop Munchkin. What is it, Pooper Scoop? Oh no, not Pooper Scooper. It's a scooper for toys. You just scoop the toys up and dump them. It's interesting, probably about $5. Hear No Blare earmuffs for a child. I bet it's probably about 15, 20 bucks right there, give or take. Not bad. Oh, cool. Something else in there. It's not really collectible, but it's kind of like geeky stuff that I like. Here's some Minnie Mouse, broken, very broken Minnie Mouse helmet. This might be compromised, so I'll just set this off to the side. That's might be compromised. You don't want to sell any helmet that might be compromised. Let me save that thing for last. There's a cool, geeky collectible in this box. Next item will be the cool thingy. What is this? Oh, a microwave steam sterilizer. I saw these things in my shop for about 10 bucks. The box of this thing's pretty beat up though. Looks to be in good shape. I'll have to check it out, make sure it's not damaged or cracked or anything. About 10 bucks. Stay. Next item. Awesome. R2D2 app-enabled droid. Star Wars. Sphero. I've sold this thing, I think, a couple times before. I think it sells for, I think, used about $50 or so. I think about in that range. Oh, cool. There he is. R2D2. The thing squeaks and beeps and talks and turns and does all kinds of things. Controls by your cell phone. That's probably about, I think it's about 50 bucks used. I think it's what I usually get for them, around 50. It's been a while though since I've got one of these things. It's been a while. That's it. Box 4. That was the best box so far. The Star Wars thing's 50. The dual chargers, 75. We'd probably say these two things combined are probably about 125. So actually, these two things pay for the entire pallet. So that's awesome. So that's kind of like a liquidator's goal, is to get like one or two things to pay for the entire pallet, and everything else then is just gravy. So these two things will pay for the whole pallet, so everything else, now I just gotta make the profit. So let me box this up really quick. We'll get on to box number 5. So everything that you've seen in this so far, of course, is for sale. Anything you want to buy, feel free to hit me up. Direct links to hit me up are below. Social media or through email. Oh, this box 5 has a little bit of weight to it. Oh yeah, that's right, because box 5 I used as like my base the whole time to prop up the boxes, and it was the heaviest box. I don't want to put the heavy box weight on top of the other boxes. So I wonder what is in the heavy box. Maybe this has something good in it. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I see some like cool stuff. Kick like a pro. Some kicking stuff right here. Yeah, $5 let's say. Dr. Brown's 3-pack baby bottles, probably about 15 bucks. Some more. Ooh, be careful touching this. Certain things like this I do not touch barehanded. We've got like a baby training poopy seat. These kind of things I'm careful touching, just in case they're used. I kind of have this phobia. If you've watched other previous palettes, I got a phobia about used underwear, bras, stuff like, you know, training toilet stuff. I don't like touching it. Just one of my phobias. I kind of got a poop phobia. And of course, I get a bag of manure in the previous palette too. You can check that one out. Here's that one movie. What's the movie called? The Disney movie or Pixar? I can't think what it's called. The little toy gadget thingy. Good Starbucks item. 2 things left in this box. This is what all the weight was from. Another pool float. To try it out. 15 bucks if there's no hole in it. And then last item in this liquidation, we have a big swim sitter swim. I can't talk this pallet video. I've been tongue-tied like 15 times. My good, I'm sure what's wrong with me. Pool swim center pinwheel pool. It is a tongue tire though. So it looks, these things are impossible to get back into the box this nicely. So more likely this thing is still brand new in the box because it's impossible to get this box like this square. It's impossible. So more likely this thing's brand new. I bet this thing probably goes for 30, 40 bucks. So that's not a bad way to end this pallet. I mean, it's not like a cool collectible, but it's not a bad way to end the whole pallet video though. So that's it. Box 5. That's all 5 boxes. MSRP 1204, I think is what I said. I'm not, my screen, I don't have it pulled up now because I was looking at prices for other items earlier. I think it was 1204. I'm going to go back and look. 1304, something like that. I paid, I think, 117. I'm going to have to go back and reference. But anyway, it wasn't bad. The MSRP price was, of course, if everything was brand new. Most everything in this pallet, I think everything was customer returns. I don't think anything was brand new in this entire pallet. I think one item was warehouse damage, that toy from earlier where the package was kind of crunchy, crispy crunchy. I think that was the only warehouse damage, but everything else, everything was customer returns. But that's okay. A lot of times the customer returns items are just opened up once and returned and not really used. Still insanely profitable, you know? It's fun. So, not a whole lot of collectibles in this one, but that's okay. We got a cool Star Wars R2-D2 thing, an RC car charger. Those 2 things pay for the whole pallet. That's awesome. So, anything in this pallet you want to buy, hit me up. I'll respond back. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm going to have an electronics pallet this Saturday. Yeah, this Saturday coming up. An electronics pallet. It's going to be, it should be a pretty good one. I can't remember the price I paid for it, but it was between like $300, maybe $400 for the pallet. So I paid up for it once again. Electronics pallets, the prices keep going up, at least in my area. I think it might be because of my videos. I think I'm actually causing some of my prices to go up. So cause and effect of making YouTube videos, I think I'm actually causing myself to spend more. So, but you know what? It's all good. We're all having fun, right? So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this toys palette. Yes, it wasn't as good as the past 2 that were full of collectibles. They all can't be cool collectibles, but this palette will be profitable when it's all said and done. And that's all we ask, you know, whenever you're in the pallet flipping business, is making money and having fun, right? So, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. And as always, I'll see you soon. Hey, no, no, no.